Welcome back to Pop Culture Explosion. I'm Mike and I'm here with Paul.
Here at Pop Culture Explosion, when we're kids, we see this movie that becomes a cult classic. We wait 30 some odd years later, and yeah, we're excited about it. Mike, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about Blade Runner 2049.
Blade Runner 2049 with Harrison, the man, Ford. I'm excited for this movie.
Yes. I think that's an understatement for me. Okay, so tell me your kind of view of Blade Runner. Did you grow up watching it?
Oh, yeah. I love the concept with the replicants. I loved how dark and gritty and dirty it was. It was just a raw, emotional movie. Yes, there was a lot of action in it, but I felt bad for the replicants. I felt bad for Decker. I just felt bad for everybody. It was just a bad situation all around, but I loved the movie.
Well, I grew up, well, actually, I saw Blade Runner in the movie theater when it came out. Mm-hmm. I was like 7 or something. And I have a 7-year-old now, and I can't even imagine taking her to see that. I mean, I remember they were like, oh, this is a movie that Han Solo's in. I was like,
yeah, but keep in mind, Mike, we didn't wear seatbelts too when we were kids in the car back in the day. So let's talk about some of the characters in this new movie. So we have Ryan Gosling in this, which will probably bring a lot of just women just to watch him in the movie. How do you feel about him kind of taking the torch from Decker's character?
You know, honestly, I don't have an opinion on Ryan Gosling. I mean, I didn't see any of his other movies, really.
He's a good actor. I like him.
You know, I think he'll do well. And, you know, the people who chose him and Harrison Ford's opinion of him, they seem to think he's the man. So I'm going to trust their opinion on it.
Let's talk about Harrison Ford.
Well, we don't have that much time.
When he did Star Wars, it felt like he did Star Wars because he had a contractual obligation to play Han Solo, and that's my perception.
The latest one?
Yes. He didn't feel like he wanted to do this. He just kind of like had to do it. Where Carrie Fisher, she jumped at the chance because, well, this is a paying gig. What do you think of Harrison Ford's motive in doing this movie? Did he do it just for a paycheck, or did he do it because he wanted to?
I think somebody asked Harrison Ford recently if he planned on rebooting all of his classic franchises, and his response was, "You bet your ass I am." So there's more to it than just getting a paycheck, I think.
Yeah, my thought, I think this will be Decker's. This is not a spoiler. This is just a theory of mine. I think we're going to see the same result that we did with Han Solo in this movie, though.
You think he's going to die?
Yeah, put $5 on that one.
I wouldn't be very surprised if he dies.
No.
It would be cool if he did not, and he just went into the sunset.
Robin White. I like her. I love her in House of Cards. She was phenomenal in Wonder Woman, and she just looks like a badass in this movie as well. Robin Wright. I'm bad with name, guys. You know this by now. She looks hot in this. I like her. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Jared Leto?
Well, he's like he's the big guy.
He's the supplanter of the Tyrell Corporation.
Yeah, he's the big boss.
Yeah, so I guess he's a villain.
He looks like a villain. Again, there's been kind of a media blackout. I mean, I'm really pleased with the marketing of this movie. We're going to walk into this movie ignorant.
Yeah,
really, I'm excited about that. Normally, nowadays we see trailers, and you know,
everything about the movie.
I go back to Guardians 2 when they showed Kurt Russell. It's like,
yeah, what'd you do that for? You put him in the trailer?
Yes, so they did a really good job giving us just enough excitement for this movie without telling us the story. We know who the two main good guys are. We have an idea who the two main bad guys are. That's about it. We don't know why they're bad guys or what their plans are.
Yeah, and then there's some good, I mean, I've heard some really good reviews so far on this, so I'm excited to hear that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that this is going to do like huge numbers necessarily. What do you think?
It's going to be a profitable movie. Yeah. I mean, there are enough people like us, Mike, that will go see this movie, and there's enough interest with Harrison Ford and with Ryan Gosling that have not seen Blade Runner, that will probably see it just to watch those two actors.
Yeah, I hope so.
So
I'm a little concerned.
I'm as far as the numbers are concerned, I'm not concerned at all. This will make money. I expect it to be kind of on the same tier as like Alien Covenant, probably. So with that being said, Mike, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I've been waiting a long time to see this. I'm excited. Blade Runner is one of my favorite movies of all time. Harrison Ford is one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yep.
You know, the mood, you know, Vangelis, you know, the soundtrack from the original, the world, the tone, it's just a mood piece altogether. So it sounds like we're going to get just an expansion of that. So I'm excited.
My final thought is I'm taking my daughters and my dad to go see it next Saturday.
It's a family affair.
It's going to be, Dad's going, 2 daughters are going, I'm going, we're there. I'm probably be buying my tickets maybe Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
So guys, with that being said, hey, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you didn't like this video, hit the dislike button, and comment below. What are your thoughts? Any memories for you as a kid watching Blade Runner? And hey, for future content, subscribe. You do any of those things, I will have a replica built to look just like you, so it can go to work for you instead of you going to work. With that being said, peace out.
I want one of those.
So do I. Later.